Let's bring up somebody fresh to our stage. Fresh and new. Like a spring breeze.
Yeah.
Ooh, and the petals. In other words, I think we're popping a cherry here. Please put your hands together for Jeremy Jokes.
Yeah.
Great, thanks. Hello, everybody. My name is Jared. Right. Jeremy Jokes. My name's Jeremy Jokes, and I'll just go right into it. Got a lot of friends in the audience. I'd like to thank them all for coming. There's my friend Jake. Me and my friend Jake were walking around the other day, and people were making fun of him because he's got these dreadlocks. And I just think to myself, why? Bob Marley had dreadlocks, and why make fun of him? And he did that. He actually, funny thing about Bob Marley, made this album in the '70s called Legalize It. If you get that, because Peter Tosh actually made that album, and he was in the Wailers. Yeah. But anyway, I'm not from the Twin Cities. I'm actually from New York, a small town called New York. And I wrote down AQ. Oh, that's the name of the venue. That's not a joke. Okay, so I came in from New York. Oh, and I think what I was gonna say was things are very different out here than in New York. For instance, I like to think of soft drinks. Out in New York, we call our soft drinks sodas, which out here, what do you call it?
Pop.
You call it pop, which is it's just different. Yeah. But in California they're even crazier. They call it Coke. They call every soda Coke. And but how do they differentiate is what I want to know from Coke and Pepsi. And because everyone prefers one or the other. You're either a Coke guy or you're a Pepsi guy. And me personally, I'm a Coke guy. We got any Coke fans in the audience?
Yeah.
Yes. And yeah, but it's just one of these things that always happens to me. Like I was over at my manager Mike's house the other day, and he says go. We were watching the game, and he says go grab yourself a soft drink. And so I open the fridge, and there's nothing in there but Pepsi. I say, hey Mike, you know I like Coke. You know I'm coming over. At least pick up a 6-pack or something. Thank you. And it's just one of these things that always happens. Like I was going to the movies the other day, and I ordered a large buttered popcorn and a small Coke. And this bitch behind the counter, she says to me, "Is Pepsi all right?" And I say, "No. If I wanted a Pepsi, I would have asked for if I wanted a Pepsi, I would have asked for a Pepsi." But that's just one of these things. It's always happened to me. Like but yeah, I mean, like I was saying, I was going to the movies, and with me and my friend Joe over there, and we were going to see what is everyone seeing nowadays? Toy Story 2, Toy Story 2D, and we were going to see Toy Story 2D, and we get into the theater, and we sit down, and he puts a seat in between me. He gives me the buffer zone, and I say, Joe, we've been good friends. We've known each other for a year and a half. Why are you giving me the buffer zone? Thanks. Back to the soda. I was talking about soda. It's weird. Like every year they have just a new soda. It's like last year, what was that? The Sierra Mist. I just feel like going up to the soda factory and say, hello, knock knock. I liked your beverage better. It was called 7-Up. And there's always and then they always have like a jingle. Like there was that Coke jingle. I can't really. It was like, oh, don't like to live the world in perfect harmony. Thank you. That's really all the material I have. But I guess I could go on a limb talk about baseball. I think I like closing with the Coke stuff because I think it's a little better to close with. But I could talk about some baseball. You guys got the Twins out here. Got any Twins fans? Yeah, you guys like the Twins because they're from here. And the Twins are called the Twins, in fact, because it's the Twin Cities.
Whoa!
I don't know if you guys knew that.
Oh my God!
Yeah, but so it's almost the season's almost over. We're coming up on the postseason. No one cares about the season. Everyone likes the postseason. And we got everyone, but who cares? It's all about the World Series, of course. And so a couple of things I noticed about the World Series. I'm gonna close with here. A couple of things. First thing I noticed is the Yankees. They seem like from New York. They seem like the team to beat because they're just dominating.
Boo! Oh, suck.
That's the first thing I noticed. The second thing I noticed is that
Suck.
that there's a lot of advertisement in baseball nowadays. Chevy ads. That's the second thing I noticed. And the third thing, and this is pretty funny, is everyone's swinging and missing. I thought to myself, maybe if they had a little longer bats, maybe they could hit some of those outside pitches. Thank you. Good night.
Woo!